So, my dogs need regular baths here, and it breaks my back washing them every so often. I hook them up here, and I have to bend over, and then in the wintertime, the water's cold, and so I was like, you know what? And then Boots is developing some type of skin thing, so he needs to be bathed more because he's older. He's having like an allergic reaction. But so I got one of those professional dog washing stations. So it's the largest you can get, 62-inch that I know of at least. Got it on Amazon. It was on sale for like $600, which was actually really good. And then because the next day the price went up back to normal, like $900. So I don't know if it was a fluke or what, but I got it for a good deal. But we're going to open it up and put it together. And then I got a hot water propane, portable propane heater. So I can give them warm baths without having to hook it up to my house. And I can move it around anywhere I want around here. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to open it up. It's giant box that came in. Giant box. Pet grooming tub. So, okay. Alright, so everything comes wrapped in this protective like plastic we gotta peel off of everything. See, which is nice. There's little pieces of it right there. So you peel all that off. And then I think we have to do the legs. So we gotta get these legs together. And the instructions say you just need a screwdriver and a wrench. So let's start. Step 1, yeah, the legs. Let's get those together. Adjustable feet. Okay. Make sure you don't force it, because if you're forcing it, it's not threading right. So just take your time, and once it starts going easily, then you know you have it in good. You don't want to cross the threads. Alright, so make sure they're about the same level. And then we attach the crossbars right here to it with bolts. And it says don't tighten the bolts fully until it's all put together. So that's what we're going to do. Alright, so it's 4 of these and then the nuts. There's only 3 different size bolts here, guys, so it's very easy to tell. So, it's the long ones. Alright, and then we're going to just put them on, you know, put this and then put the bolts on underneath. Alright, so it's going to be staggered. Put one on this side and then one on this side. And there's pre-drilled holes. See? And you just stagger them like that. And then it comes with the wrench for you to tighten it. Okay, next I have to place the tub on here. So let's see if I can do that by myself. Let's see if I can place this silly thing by myself on here. grooves it has to go in. Let's see. That one's done. There. Not too hard. Alright, got it in. Whew. Okay, I gotta fix that one, but yeah, it goes in these like groove thingies. And then you put the bolts in. Let's see. Let's figure it out. We gotta take this plastic off. I'll probably do that last. Alright, so you're gonna use 6 of these and the bolts. They're gonna go through here on the inside on each one. Here and down there. And then tighten everything up real good. Alright, so now we remove the plastic, and now we're going to make sure you remove the plastic first because you got to put these high sidewalls on. You won't be able to do it easily. So they go on with these bolts, these nuts and bolts. It's self-explanatory. And then I think we'll put the sides on first, these sides, and then we'll put the big part on last. That'll work. Alright, so it's looking good so far. Now we gotta do the leg sliders. And there's a little, they go on the outside, and then there's, you see that little like bolt right there? There's that on each side on the outside. Because it doesn't really specify in the directions. And then these little screw heads fit in it. Put that on, and then we're almost done. I'm gonna unwrap all this stuff, which takes a lot of time. Alright, so now we install the ladder. Let me do a picture. Anyways, right now we install the ladder. After doing all the silly tape on it, the wrapping, and then we're pretty much done. Oh, and then put the door in, it says. And then we, I think, do the fixtures. Let's see. All right. You waiting for a bath, huh? Okay, so make sure you don't tighten these until you put this in, because they gotta go kind of crooked to even fit it, to even let it slide. And then I'm going to have to put some grip tape on there. I have some yellow grip tape. And then this door just slides in. See, it just slides in. Put it on. And it opens and closes. It would be cool if it was like sealed so you could fill it up. I wonder eventually if I could put some kind of rubber. But I don't know. I don't know if I'd fill it. Alright, so that's the main part. There we go. You know, there's these, I think this should be bolted together with this. I don't know how to do it though. I don't know if I have the screws long enough. Because look at it, it's like that. I wonder what goes right there. I'm going to have to figure it out. Because the way the hole's lined up, it can't go under it. Alright, I'm going to have to find a bolt that's long enough. Alright, I know what my problem is. I knew these were supposed to be connected, right? Like, it has to be connected. I have these panels facing the wrong way. They're supposed to be flipped around the other direction. See, they don't show you. It just looked natural because I'm left-handed for me to grab the friggin' handle right here, you know, for the watering. And so, I mean, I could leave it like this. It's supposed to be flipped around. I knew this was supposed to be against something. It's supposed to be the other direction. So this should be on this side, and this should be on this side, and this should be flipped the other way. I'm gonna have to redo it. I think it took me so long to put these in without help, these screws. So I think I might just wait for help. It'll be super fast. When Sean gets here, I can have him help me just screw the screws in because they keep on popping up. So I had to put tape on, put the bolts on. And it's about to rain. So, alright, I knew there was something funny. Alright, I decided I'm not a patient person. I'm doing it right now, but it won't be hard because the bolts are going to be easily accessed now. Oh, so silly me. That should have been my first clue of me having to not be able to screw it down easily without putting tape on. Now when I flip it around, it's going to be easy. Oh, silly me. Lesson learned, right? Alright, so I got them flipped super fast. Way faster than it took me to put them on the first time, of course, because the screws are reachable. So yeah, that's it. And then we're going to put a little dog holder right here, and then there's a storage basket, and then we're going to put the faucets in and the sink, and those are easy peasy. So I'm going to just get that done. Alright, so we got everything assembled. This is the only thing that might be a little bit difficult for anybody. So you want to put this in first, like this, before you screw it on, or it won't like fit properly. So just put these on first, and then screw this onto this, and then attach it to the walls, okay? Alright guys, all done! The 62-inch dog grooming station. Roxy, come on. And there, see Roxy, and let's see if we can compare. She's a big German Shepherd, and let's see, let's look over here, baby. There. Here, right there. See? About this, a little shorter than the thing, so the 62-inch. I could probably get away with the 50-inch. Or was it? No, not 50-inch. I don't think I can get away with the 50-inch. See, they like to feel like spacious. They don't like to feel closed in. So the bigger the better. But yeah, let's see if we can get a good look right there. Let's do cheeseburger. All right. So yeah, that's the pet grooming tub from Amazon. Generic. I don't know. They have like multiple sellers. Shipped by Amazon though. I like to always use shipped from Amazon. If it's a third party, at least I have that guarantee. The only thing that I don't like about this, one, I wish that I could, it could be sealed right here at the door. You probably could try to do that so I could fill it up more. I could probably put it like a tub in or something, and the steps need probably a bit bigger in traction. And then these things broke that they screw into, so you can't adjust the level. They've like pushed in, so the weight of it, they just pushed in. You know, where you screw those feet in, you can adjust the level. Well, you can't. You screwed them in, and I sat it up, and they pushed in. So you put it on blocks though, but hey, it's not worth returning this big old sucker for that. So there we go. All right, talk to you later. Peace.